So they're coming out of by the track. They'll be taking a right. Right. Can't make this vagrants. And they'll come up over the bridge here. We'll get this right this time. Up over the bridge, they'll have a cement barrier between these between these 3 lanes here and the 3 lanes on the other side, so they won't run into each other coming head on. Got the fencing already up. Okay, as they come up over this bridge, they're gonna have a hard right, and then let's see if I can hit this. Maybe I can hit the light. Hey, what do you know? Now I got it red, so I can't turn. So now I got stuck in the light again. They'll be turning right here. If I'd have made that about 10 seconds earlier, I wouldn't have had to wait in this light. But now I got a red light. This will be faster than my last lap, I hope. I'm not stuck in traffic this time as much as I was the last one, so that's why I made lap number 2 here. I'll have to wait for all this traffic crossing. Make it interesting if they put the stoplights here during the race. You guys take their normal, probably a lap that would take less than a minute, something that's going to take 5 minutes to go around. Go, I should have won in the first place. They'll come right through this turn. He'll turn it here, and they have to crank it right into this turn right here. So they're going to come out of that. They're going to turn into this little narrow turning thing, like a little chicane. They'll come up here, and then they'll swing it back around this little chicane as they go right through there and make this turn, and they'll have to come into this turn here. So now I'll have to wait for 5 minutes at this stoplight again because this is a long stoplight. It will come right through that little circle that I just made right here, a half circle so far made. Unfortunately, the way the lights work on this, there's no way I can get around this at any kind of speed because this light will always be red. It'll be a long light. It's probably a minute long. I'm tempted just to shoot it. Nobody coming either way. But don't need any tickets. Man, hey, well, you know, it's going to turn at some point, someday. Hey, wait to turn. Fortunately, I can beat that guy across. Okay, they'll come out of that turn. They'll do that little circle. They'll come right out of this little circle here, back down in here, right where I just turned from. And then, fortunately, this light was green, and they're gonna have to come out of this little sharp right back into this here turn, and then back up. We're gonna go back up over the bridge. You can see some of the wall on the left there that they've already got up. That's gonna go up all the way across to keep the cars from running into each other. So they'll be going about 200 miles an hour over this bridge. Outside. Hopefully I'll hit this light green down here and I can get through this last part of the finish and come back through here. Now we're the square, and they'll be turning right in here. Unfortunately, I've hit the light red again, but it shouldn't be too long. This is not a terribly long one. They'll come into this turn right here. Not sure the fencing. They've got fencing across this road up here, but that's all going to be shifted. They'll take all that that's going across right now, and they'll use that around the curve on both sides of this curve as it goes around. They'll be fencing and all the way along right here where there isn't anything right now. That'll all be there on the inside. Of course, there's no turn signal in this turn thing. That's always good. Alright, I think that is where it comes into the square here. This looks pretty good down this stretch down here. I would take this guy, but I can't do any illegal driving along here right now. I can smoke him right down this stretch. They'll be able to pick up some good speed along here. Have three lanes. They can make a little pass down this S's right here. Kind of swings back around and then back to the right a little bit, and then it'll turn. Hopefully this guy will go straight, or these guys will go straight. And of course not. They're all turning as well. They may be doing the same thing I'm doing. As they turn into it right here, coming back over this hump. Have some good speed along this thing. They'll pick up speed and then have to really shut her down into these sharp lefts. Screw the guy. And then he'll cut right in through here. And this is down here is where the start and finish line are. Right through here. Back through here. Then back through the back up through here. Start lap number 2, or be starting another lap.